Goulash has always been one of those simple and easy recipes to make. I grew up on this dish. Honestly, my mom made it all the time. It only takes a few ingredients. It's so hearty, delicious, and you can make this dish all seasons, fall, spring, summer, and winter. It will warm your body up. Let's get right into the video.
I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average when you really don't play.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Chef Finest Wine. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making a special recipe, goulash, gourmet style. I'm going to add a special ingredient that I've never seen anyone put in their goulash, but we're going to try it here because I am Chef Finest Wine and our dishes be hitting. So thank you for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and check out my other videos. I have great content on this channel. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. Let's get right into it. Thanks for sticking around, you guys. All right, so we're going to coat our pan with olive oil, about 2 tablespoonfuls, okay? Because ground turkey, that's what we have here. It does not have any oil, so you have to make sure you really coat that pan with that oil so nothing sticks. And we're going to also continue to stir it too to make sure that it does not stick too. But this is a non-stick pan, so we're good. We're good. But for those who don't have the non-stick pan, I'm just letting you guys know to always add enough oil to ground turkey and continue to stir it real well. Okay. So first and foremost, we're going to fry up our meat and we're going to add some garlic powder. I added about 2 teaspoonfuls of garlic powder. And we're going to really season this ground turkey because it doesn't have a lot of flavor, okay? So we're going to add some complete seasoning. The complete seasoning is overall, it has garlic, parsley, onion powder, garlic, all of that. All right, so we're going to add 1 pack of Sazon seasoning. That gives it more flavor. That little package is full with so much flavor, you wouldn't be surprised. Oh my goodness. This is steak seasoning, Montreal steak seasoning that we're going to add. I added about 2 teaspoonfuls of that. And as I said before, make sure we're stirring that ground turkey really, really well, okay? And we're going to add some basil because this is like an Italian dish, okay? So we want to make sure we add our basil, our parsley. We have some ground onion here that we're going to add. I do love the onion and garlic flavor. We will add some Lori seasoning salt, because that is going to give it more flavor. I am really not playing about seasoning this dish. I am going to add some black pepper. You want to stir it really, really well. I added about 2 teaspoonfuls of black pepper, okay? Stir this really good. Now that we have all our seasons incorporated, we'll probably season it some more, okay? But first and foremost, we have to slice up our bell peppers, our red bell peppers and our green bell peppers and our onions. This is so important. I did make sure you pre-rinse your vegetables. I use dish soap, and I don't care what y'all have to say about it. I use dish soap because I'm getting them germs off of them vegetables. You hear me? I ain't playing. So we don't know who been touching it or whatever, but we got to make sure everything is clean and nice. It's time for me to get me a new cutting board. This is a little ancient over here. Okay. Now, the good thing about it, it does have my name on there, Chef Finest Wine. So I love it. But it's time for me to get another one. But let's continue to slice up our vegetables. If you notice, our vegetables are sliced slightly bigger than average. It's because we love to see color in our dish. I love to see color in our dish. And that it just makes the dish looks more better for me, just to see the colors and, bigger size vegetables. I like that because either way, it's going to wilt down when it's cooking. It's going to melt down and, you're going to barely see it. So it doesn't matter. chop up our onions. We have green bell peppers and red bell peppers. So just pour that in the meat, and that is going to give this dish more flavor. And we have to make sure you have vegetables in this dish. Vegetables are important for us as a whole, okay? We need our vegetables. I don't get enough, so I'm glad I'm putting some in here. And this dish is pretty healthy. It's not like unhealthy. It has ground turkey, which is healthy. Doesn't have like no bacon or no fattening stuff in here. So we using tomatoes. I used these type of tomatoes, and I'm going to use tomato sauce along with that. So we're going to crush those tomatoes up really good in there, because we're trying to stretch out those tomatoes. Okay. So we don't have a lot of cans of sauce. So we're stretching out those tomatoes, and then we're going to add the sauce. And then we're just going to add about half a cup of water. You want to make sure you get the extra sauce out of that can too. So add some water to that. Give this a good stir, okay? And then we're just going to gradually season it some more, because that was not enough flavor. We're going to add another pack of Sazon. That's how I pronounce it. A lot of people say it's Sazon or whatever the case is. I do add sugar to take away some of that acidity in the tomatoes. Don't come for me. I keep telling y'all, sugar is very important to me. Sugar in my grits, oatmeal, all of that. Sugar. That's what I love it. Give it a good stir, and we're going to add some chicken bouillon. So it's going to have a slight sweet consistency with savory as well. So you want flavor, nothing better than that. Okay, we're going to add some more basil, some more oregano, and then after that we're going to give it a slight stir, making sure everything is incorporated. And look at that, it looks very, very good. Who wants some? Let me know in the comments. What is your favorite dish during the winter time? If you're cold outside and stuff like that. We're going to stretch, like I said, we're stretching these tomatoes. Add water, add about a half a cup of water, okay? Just to stretch everything out. Add some more black pepper. I don't think we've added that. Some more complete seasoning, some more parsley. That is parsley. And then we're going to just go ahead and add the macaroni noodles in there. We're going to stir it in slightly, and we're going to cover this with a top as well, because we want to make sure that we cook the noodles all the way through, but don't overcook it, okay? The special ingredient that I said in the beginning of this video that we're going to add is shrimp. Something in me just said, you know what, just see how it would taste with the shrimp. And I promise you won't go wrong with it, okay? Make sure that your shrimp are rinsed off really well. I didn't have to season my shrimp because my goulash is seasoned well enough, okay? And I don't want to have high blood pressure over here. So, once you incorporate the shrimp in the dish, all those seasonings and stuff will get inside of the shrimp as well. And it doesn't take shrimp a long time to cook. Since we're almost done with this dish, it's very important that you add the shrimp toward the last part of this dish so that you will not overcook the shrimp. It literally takes shrimp under 5 minutes to cook, depending on the temperature of the heat, okay? We have our pot here on just a medium low, like a low heat, okay? So we're not cooking that, because sometimes the bottom of the pan or pot will stick if you have it on a high. So you have to make sure it's on a low simmer, and just allow those noodles to cook all the way through and cover up this dish. Those are our tomatoes. We're just making sure everything is crushed down and incorporated properly. It's coming together and it smells delightful in here. You're going to make sure you add your 2 bay leaves inside of there, okay, just for added flavor. And I'm going to allow it to simmer. It's on a low simmer. and it's coming together. I do have some cheese I'm going to add. This is plant-based cheese. It's very important. Plant-based. I'm trying to go the healthier way now, so I have to incorporate more plant-based stuff, more vegan stuff. Now, I'm not vegan, let's be clear, but just trying to do it more healthier this year, okay? As the body gets older, you got to change with the time. As the body gets older, you got to change with the time. This is vegan Parmesan cheese. Believe it or not, vegan cheese tastes just like regular cheese. If you sleep on it, wake up. Go get you some Parmesan cheese, vegan, plant-based, bomb.com, okay? So we're going to add some parsley on top of that cheese. And this dish is pretty much done, okay? Allow it to simmer just a little bit longer, and we're done, okay? We're going to plate it. I have some bread. Did purchase some bread with that. But the dish was looking so good and I'm so hungry. I ain't thinking about that bread right now. I'm finna dig in and get somewhere and mind my business. If there's anything that you would like to see Chef Finer's Wine make on the next video, you can definitely be sure to leave it in the comments. If you like to contact Chef Finer's Wine, I do have an email address. It will be in my description box. If you, by chance, need to contact me for any reason, for questions or, things like that, thank you so much for tuning in to such a delicious recipe made by who? Me. And I thank you guys so much for your support, your continued support, for each and every person on YouTube. Thank you, who I may have interacted with, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. Before I let you guys go, I'm going to allow you to get a bite of this recipe, this dish, this goulash. It's delicious and flavorful. Mom, thank you so much for showing me how to make it. I got it from you. You taught me. So, again, this can be made during all seasons, winter, summer, spring, and fall. It will warm the body up and satisfy the taste buds. Yes, God. Look at that shrimp. I know y'all want some. Leave me a comment. Much love.
I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average when you